Ever wondered why healthy relationships and friendships are so vital to our happiness, mental health, and personal growth? Let's explore this together. Picture your life as a team sport. The relationships and friendships you foster are like the diverse players on your team. Some are like forwards, always sprinting ahead, inspiring us with their energy and spirit. Others might be like goalkeepers, strong and reliable, providing a protective shield when needed. Regardless of their role, every player contributes to the overall success of the team, your life. Relationships, whether they are friendships, familial ties, or romantic connections, are essential for our happiness. They give us a sense of belonging and make us feel validated and loved. Sharing our triumphs, our lows, our wins, and our losses with someone who genuinely cares magnifies our joy and lessens our sorrow. That's the beauty of companionship. Our relationships affect our mental health significantly. Positive engagement can diminish stress, uplift mood, and promote a feeling of wellness. They are our safety net, providing support when we falter and cheering us when we're working towards our goals. Now let's talk about personal growth. Healthy relationships challenge us, excite our minds, and motivate us to be better. They offer us a mirror to scrutinize our behaviors and attitudes, allowing us to self-improve. They teach us vital life skills like empathy, patience, and understanding. And success? Success is not just about achieving our goals. It's about the journey, the evolution, the lessons learned, and the people who've been with us throughout. Our relationships can be our greatest source of inspiration and our most robust support system. They can lead us to opportunities and viewpoints that we might not have found on our own. So you see, the importance of healthy relationships in our lives is undeniable. They enhance our lives in innumerable ways, contributing to our happiness, mental health, personal growth, and success. Now that we understand the why, let's dive into the how. The first step in building healthy relationships is self-awareness. Let's dive into that. Think of self-awareness as the compass guiding you through the vast sea of social interactions. It helps you recognize where you're going and how to get there. It's about understanding your own needs, your boundaries, and your values. It's about knowing yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your likes and dislikes. Consider this: how can you expect others to understand you if you don't understand yourself? This is where self-awareness shines. It allows you to communicate your needs effectively, express your feelings genuinely, and set boundaries confidently. With this understanding, you can foster relationships that are fulfilling and beneficial, rather than draining or harmful. Now, imagine you're at a party and you meet two people. One of them shares your love for classic movies, and the other is all about extreme sports. Now, your self-awareness tells you that you're more likely to form a deeper connection with the person who shares your interest in classic movies. It's not about dismissing the other person, but about recognizing where you're more likely to find common ground and shared understanding. But self-awareness is not just about identifying who to build relationships with. It's also about knowing your own worth. It's about respecting yourself enough to not settle for less, to not accept relationships that don't value you. It's about understanding that you deserve relationships that are nurturing and supportive, and not those that are toxic or belittling. And remember, self-awareness is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous journey of learning and growing. It's about consistently checking in with yourself, understanding your evolving needs, and adjusting your relationship dynamics accordingly. It's about being honest with yourself and making choices that align with your values and needs. So take some time to know yourself. Reflect on your needs, your values, your boundaries. This understanding will serve as a roadmap, guiding you towards healthy and fulfilling relationships. And remember, it's okay to prioritize yourself. It's okay to choose relationships that make you happy, that make you feel valued, that support your growth. Self-awareness is the foundation. It leads us to the next step. So let's keep building. The second step is open communication. Now, let's take a moment to unpack that term. Open communication, in essence, is all about being transparent and honest with each other. It's about sharing your thoughts, feelings, and expectations freely, without the fear of judgment or misunderstanding. It's a two-way street built on the foundation of trust and understanding. The importance of open communication in any relationship, be it a friendship or a romantic relationship, cannot be overstated. It's what helps us to connect on a deeper level, to truly understand one another. It's how we express our needs and wants, our hopes and fears. It's how we navigate conflicts and resolve differences. Now, honesty is a vital part of open communication. But let me tell you something, honesty doesn't mean bluntly expressing every thought that crosses your mind. It means being truthful about your feelings and expectations in a way that is respectful and considerate. It's about having the courage to voice your concerns, to discuss difficult topics, and to stand up for what you believe in. But remember, communication isn't just about talking, it's also about listening. Listening, truly listening, is an art. It's about being present, being open, and being empathetic. When we listen, we don't just hear the words that are being said, we understand the emotions behind them. It's about giving the other person your undivided attention, acknowledging their perspective, and validating their feelings. Open communication fosters trust. When we are honest, when we share our innermost thoughts and feelings, we open ourselves up to vulnerability. And in this vulnerability, trust is born. Trust, once established, strengthens the bond between individuals, creating a safe and supportive environment. And it's not just about trust. Open communication also fosters understanding. It helps us to see things from the other person's perspective, to walk in their shoes. It broadens our horizons, enriches our experiences, and deepens our connections. Through open communication, we foster trust and understanding. Now on to the final step. The final step is mutual respect and understanding. This is the keystone that holds all the other elements of a healthy relationship together. It's the glue that binds self-awareness and open communication, forming a strong, resilient connection. Imagine you're building a house. You've got your foundation of self-awareness, your walls of open communication, but without the roof of mutual respect and understanding, your house is left vulnerable, exposed to the elements. Mutual respect and understanding are what make your house a home, a safe haven where you can truly be yourself. Now let's dissect this a little further. Respect isn't just about being polite or courteous. It's about acknowledging the other person's feelings, their experiences, their individuality. It's about accepting them for who they are, not who you want them to be. When you respect someone, you value their opinion, even if it differs from yours. You listen, not just to respond, but to understand. Which brings us to our next point, understanding. Understanding is not about agreeing with someone on everything. It's about empathizing with their point of view, their emotions, their circumstances. It's about putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. It's about acknowledging that their experiences, their feelings, their thoughts are just as valid as yours, even if they're different. When respect and understanding are mutual in a relationship, it creates a safe space for both individuals to express themselves freely. It fosters trust, promotes open dialogue, and encourages personal growth. It makes the relationship stronger, more resilient to challenges and conflicts. Remember, a healthy relationship is not about being perfect. It's about being real, being authentic. It's about accepting each other's flaws and imperfections. It's about celebrating each other's individuality and uniqueness. It's about growing together, learning from each other, and supporting each other on this journey called life. In the end, the strength of a relationship lies not in the absence of conflicts, but in the ability to resolve them. And that's where mutual respect and understanding come into play. With mutual respect and understanding, we've built a strong foundation for our relationships. We've laid the foundation. Now it's time to build on these relationships. So how do we maintain and strengthen these connections that we've worked so hard to cultivate? Well, it's a little bit like tending a garden. It requires care, attention, and a whole lot of love. One of the key elements in fostering healthy relationships is spending quality time together. This doesn't necessarily mean doing something extravagant. It could be as simple as sharing a cup of coffee, going for a walk, or even just having a meaningful conversation. Time is one of the most precious gifts we can give, and when we share it with others, it sends a clear message. You matter to me. Another tip is showing appreciation. Everyone loves to feel valued and acknowledged. Show your gratitude for their presence in your life. A simple thank you or a heartfelt compliment can go a long way. Remember, it's the little things that often make the biggest impact. And let's not forget the importance of being there in times of need. When the storm clouds gather, it's our duty to stand by our loved ones, offering support and encouragement. This not only strengthens the bond, but also fosters a sense of security and trust. Speaking of which, it's incredibly important to surround ourselves with productive and encouraging individuals. These are the people who inspire us to be better, to strive for more. They challenge us, motivate us, and most importantly, they believe in us. They are our cheerleaders, our mentors, our confidants. Building relationships with such individuals can have a profound impact on our happiness, mental health, and personal growth. In conclusion, building on healthy relationships is like crafting a beautiful piece of art. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of love. But the result is absolutely worth it. A strong, healthy relationship is a priceless treasure, a source of joy, comfort, and inspiration. Remember, building healthy relationships is a journey, not a destination. So keep nurturing and cherishing them every day.